During the ambush, the only brother of Justiciar Thomas was killed. Enraged by the loss of his kin, he has been blindly pursuing the murderers into the jungle. He fears the scouts he sent ahead will not be able to keep pace, and that you would fare better. Retrieve the scouts and hear what they have to say. Maybe they've uncovered something useful. The first of the scouts will report back once the area is fully mapped, and can't help but give the natives some praise for their resourcefulness and tactics, though he begs you not to tell Thomas, lest he lose his head. The next finds himself starstruck by the presence of the heroes who saved the Confessor. He fully supports the Justiciar's methods, believing the rebels deserve what's coming to them. The final scout is the most level-headed. He finds this venture futile. The jungle is unmapped, and the rebels have mastered traversing it, comparing their movements to that of spirits, disturbing nothing they pass through. Further in, you find witness Giselle on behalf of the Confessor himself. She informs you that the White Mantle cannot afford to send all their forces at the behest of the Justiciar. She will bear the burden of informing him herself, but you will be on your own to track the rebels into the wilds. It seems a couple of Thomas's most devout have gone ahead to assist you, but soon fall prey to the jungle's maw. No matter, you were prepared to do this yourself, and by your hand it shall be done. Though, it would be invaluable to have a scout with you. 3 paths present themselves, and you have nary an idea of which to take. The right path is completely untrodden. It is unlikely the Chosen wouldn't have tried to make a mess to leave a trail. The left path is slightly marred by what seem to be hooves, but no human feet. And the center is swarming with scarabs. Left would be a good start. Farther and farther you go, losing your sense of direction with every step you take. But in a far-off corner, you find 2 centaurs discussing a secret meeting area between their forces and a couple of the most prominent chieftains. Once you've heard enough, you take the key for yourself. Disposing of these high-ranking centaurs could cause chaos among their ranks, and make it easier to navigate this treacherous maze while they're preoccupied reforming the clan. Continuing on, you find remnants of those ill-fated, and one of Melandru's guardians, far larger and stronger than those you've faced before. After that shocking battle, you didn't expect its ability to wall you off from your warriors. A familiar sight comes into view. You're right back where you started, leaving the center path as the only option left. Another of these enlarged oak hearts blocks your route, but this time you're prepared. Entering the valley, you find one of the rebels performing some magic ritual, with a seed similar to yours. Another junction is upon you. While you saw rebel scouts heading left, there are more centaur to the right. And the more they provoke you, the more you want to eradicate them. Incredibly, this place of magic specially interacts with the seed to instantly form a vine bridge. No wonder these rebels are so hard to pin down. On the other side lies the Centaur village, likely harboring these leaders you heard of. As you suspected, they're atop the hill in the back of the village, probably screaming their next raid on your people. Their reign of terror has come to an end. Returning to the main path, you dispatch the centaur those scouts snuck by, and find the vine bridge they made along their way. Footprints lay heavy on the right path. Even the most novice of trackers could see that. They must have caught wind of you following them, too closely to bother covering up their tracks, instead to outrun you, likely to reinforcements. You must quicken your pace. Deeply entrenched in the wilds, you finally catch up with them, and a horrific sight. Your quarry towering over Cocoon's chosen. What monsters would kidnap and murder, only to feed innocents to spiders?
Oh no, please, no! Oh. You there. You can chase us through the jungle later. But if you have even a shred of decency in your heart, I beseech you, help us save the Chosen.
You've been wrong before. Could there be more?
You have exactly 10 seconds to explain yourselves before we run you through. Perhaps it is you who needs to be doing the explaining. What are you gonna do to us? I don't know what to make of you. You're not typical white mantle, as evidenced by your bravery and willingness to help save the Chosen. Had you not shown up when you did, we might have lost them after all.
Lost them? You weren't trying to get them killed?
What did you think? That we liberated the Chosen from the murderous mantle only to feed them to the spiders? Nothing could be farther from the truth.
Then what were you doing?
Rescuing them from the mantle, that's what. The spiders were a miscalculation.
I don't trust them, Avenia. They're mantle, plain and simple.
I can see that, Marcus. But something tells me if they see for themselves what the White Mantle really do to the Chosen, they'll have a change of heart about their masters.
What are you saying? That you mean to let them go?
Yes, Marcus. That's exactly what I mean to do. Who knows? Once they've seen the Bloodstone, they may end up being valuable allies.
This is a mistake, Avenia.
Maybe it is. If my hunch about you is correct, then you'll head to Bloodstone Fen. The truth about the White Mantle will reveal itself, and you will be faced with a difficult decision.
If these rebels, no. If what the Shining Blade says is true, then you've led your people right into your enemy's hands. You must find out the truth.